I read a statistic somewhere that said that there were over like 50 games that came out every single day on Steam. While of course there have been plenty of videos like this on YouTube, no one's ever sat down and talked about it from a musical perspective, how the beginnings of games can impact the musical storytelling experience. And who knows, watching this video, you might discover a bunch of games you've never heard of that maybe are worth your time. So let's dive in, shall we? The first thing I wanted to play was No, I'm Not a Human. I don't know anything about this, but it looks absolutely terrifying. So I'm curious how they're going to implement the music in order to like tell the story. I think it's from the same publisher of Mouthwashing, which was hugely popular, I think last year. See, like that's how you start a main menu. It's kind of disturbing and there's a lilted quality in it. It kind of feels like it's kind of sinking or sagging. There's a lilt in it. It sounds like it's kind of whining or agitated. I literally don't know what this game is about. Just our simple arpeggiation. Looks like some sort of like European town. It's supposed to be like calm, relaxing. Kind of lonely. What a cool art style though. Musically it feels like it's kind of far away, but the simple guitar also it definitely provides a sense of loneliness. Okay. Alright, obviously a huge shift there. Twisted. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Whoa, you hear the distortion? Da 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 da. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors. So it's interesting because in this moment, the music is supposed to be like, hey neighbor, I'm just looking out for you, right? But the distortion comes from the fact that we're kind of being told something kind of disturbing. It's dangerous to be home alone right now. How about I stay with you for just one night? Well, that dude was looking out for us. And musically, that's... Clearly, we're trying to sound like it's a normal situation, but clearly it's not. Breaking news. At 6:28 p.m., there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask viewers to refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. I like how the music here is supposed to have like a waltz sound quality, but it's just distorted enough where it makes you feel like something's just not right. Oh, I forgot our neighbor came to hang out with us. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, until someone in the house is with you. The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look at strenuous training work, but don't worry about chatting up people that won't take you up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. So far, so good. It's kind of it's interesting how musically, it's disturbing, but still kind of positive. Oh, he's full of energy. We don't want to go to sleep yet. Actually, you know what? The more we listen to the music here, the more, like, kind of relaxing it gets. I'm ready to drink a beer. Let's see if the music changes at night. Oh, isn't that cool? So during the day, it's a little bit more upbeat, a bit faster because it's daytime, and then here is nighttime. So we have a disturbed type of sound. Oh, Jesus. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared. There's lots of strange people out here tonight. Listen to how distorted it is now. It's because it's dialed down and slowed. What's your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad. I don't know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. Ugh. I know he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. Hee hee. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's the opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go on and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of, or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. That's child? Okay. Oh God. Okay. Oh my God. He said, "Can I come in?" It's incredible how the music here is not changed, and yet it creates a total sense of distress. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone harm, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. So it's interesting because the music makes me distrust this guy immediately. Come in. Oh, God. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something, paying no mind. What? Where'd that guy go? I let him in. Oh! Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at the local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't it all scare you? It terrifies me. I don't know what to do. How can you tell the difference? She just looks like she's got... Alright, why not? Thank you. Ha, so much. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. God, the music really is unnerving. Coupled with the sound design. Hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? What's with your face? What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while. That fears made people forget what joy even feels like. Shit, man, I don't know. Everyone seems so nice. Alright, come on in. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I like how the music has not changed, and yet the slow, relentless feeling of it has actually caused an immense amount of stress. Like, I'm scared to go to bed right now. Feminist account describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans, avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Ah, shit. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's bright, peppy music again. Oh, God. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes. The sun teetering on the brink, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything about yourselves." He's not smiling, so he's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to test you. Teeth. Oh! Everything's easier with it. Oh. See how we get that drone there? That's an interesting musical shift. It's like a siren. Oh, God. Dude's teeth were perfect. I like how then the music goes back. Ah, that's messed up. Oh, God. What the her teeth are perfect! Holy hell. Okay. Do you hear the little marimba in the back too? So this is something really interesting. In that musically, this is a major juxtaposition. So everything that we're doing is really messed up. Like, the whole situation is messed up, and yet the music doesn't change from this, like, playful, happy, playful, silly kind of feeling, you know? It just goes to show that, like, and then at nighttime, that's cool. It's cool how, oh, she's fine, her teeth are messed up. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. Horror games are really interesting, and games like No, I'm Not a Human are interesting because they use music as a tool, and especially in that case, here we have one repeated thing that just plays over and over and over. Two of them, a day theme and a night theme. And then you get a theme that sort of precipitates danger when you're, you know, trying to contemplate whether or not a person is a visitor, and you're, you know, have to pull out a gun, and notice how when the gun comes out, there's a huge shift there musically. It's really interesting how the music enhances that experience, even though it kind of just like remains sort of surface level, very relaxed, very casual, but just that simple repetition or that simple drone creates a feeling of tension and fear and a little bit of discomfort coupled with the gameplay, right? So I think that's pretty cool. What a neat little interesting game, and I love games like this actually, where you have to like deduct or deduce why something is the way it is or whatever. I wanted to check out another game from the same developer, or from the same publisher, Troleu. Troleu is a game where you are a trolley operator, question mark. I'm curious to see how the different music will play out from same publisher. Oh my God. Okay. Obviously, we have a totally different, when you hear this, you automatically recognize that you're in a place of like silliness. It's a bit odd. Obviously, here we also have Troleu dancing, but more than anything, it's amazing how right away we get into silliness and we know that we're going to be expected to be doing something very silly, right? Now, it could be one of those things where it's actually like really scary. So even this bright, warm, silly, why did I just get uncomfortable all of a sudden? I have to hold to take the cash. Okay. And then 8. Hold the ticket. So far, it's just like, whatever, it's fine, it's playful. I have a feeling though this is gonna be one of those games that all of a sudden gets really weird. All right, so we're all just making our way to the location. This tune is kind of getting excessive, but oh boy. I don't know why, but like I have like a bad feeling about it. Things don't feel good. I feel like this is a play on like sim games. Talk Talk. It has this 8-bit sort of retro style. Tickets, that's good. Holy loop. You ever feel like sometimes maybe a loop is too much? Uh-oh. Invalid. Oh shit. Can I just turn this music off? So this is actually too much. So like this is an example of something where it's like, oh my God, just relax. Oh my God. Hey, you too. Come here. Does the music change? Oh God, let me see it pass. This shit expired, Dimitri. Get out of my bus. So this is an example of how music can be an opposite experience to the gameplay. So kicking someone out of a bus is totally different than the charmingness of the music, which is, you know, incredibly repetitive, which I wouldn't blame someone for being like, I think it's time to get off my bus, Radu. Isn't that a funny juxtaposition where the music indicates one thing? Like here I am trying to like have to assert my dominance over these people. Damn, what's with the wad of cash? 24? And music can really make a massive difference when it comes to the experience of playing a game. Bro, the guitar here? Shut it down. Are you good? What? Come on, Anastasia. All the while, this music has not changed. I can sell her items later? That's not... What? A shopkeeper? Oh my God, so I can sell... and that's how I get... Okay, interesting. So I would say that's an example of a soundtrack that doesn't necessarily go anywhere in the first, like, however many, 15 minutes or so, where after a while, that in and of itself was incredibly exhausting to listen to. The gameplay is totally fine. Like, it's kind of enjoyable, actually, and you can just turn your brain off and play that. But musically, like, I wouldn't blame you if that was something that you were like, I think I want to listen to something else because it's just a little bit too much. I saw this game, Keep the Balance. I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, see, that's a super vibe right away. Kind of lo-fi. Okay. Oh God. All right, wait. So this is how we balance. Oh, how does anybody play this? So it's cool how, in this case, a shamisen almost. That's interesting. It's like Japanese lo-fi. Oh, no. The reason for that is to create a meditative experience where you're just trying to just get to the other side. Is it a simple composition? Yes. Is it, oh my God. Is it like really nice? And I love the beat pattern, 1000%. It's actually really, really super chill. Oh, that's actually like kind of awesome. So the minute you start the menu, you hear this music. It's very relaxing and cathartic, really, because this is this is unbearably difficult. But yet, again, like this is a game on Steam that maybe no one will even realize is there. Like, listen to how nice that is. Who composed it? Was it composed? Oh, hopefully it was composed by a person. Got a little like marimba in the back too. There you go. Look at that. Oh, I think it's actually kind of nice. How is that guy so good? What the Dude, why I've got like Unk Gaming here. Like this is fine. Just a nice little like jazz, okay. Like this is nice. It kind of removes the frustration from the game. All right, I did it. Wait, I did it. No. Oh. See, like I'm frustrated, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad per se. We just seamlessly went to two different tracks. I actually think the tracks are kind of nice. This is the kind of stuff I would like want to listen to on like in the starting screen for a stream. God, this is I'm abysmal. You see how music can change the vibes? Oh dear God. That's 3 tracks already. All right, here we go. This is it. This is the run. Ugh, stabilize. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. Here we go. We got ourselves a little, fuck! That was kind of a vibe. Like that game was really challenging and not fun for me whatsoever. However, that being said, musically, it was kind of cool. There's an element to that that's kind of welcoming and stuff. Will I, play that forever? Probably not. I did see this game, Rana Card. This is a card game roguelike. Listen, I love roguelike card games. This one I have high hopes for. Oh yeah. That's awesome. That's so playful. So you know exactly what you're getting. Look at this. What is this? Oh, I love it. Oh, this is great. Look at this. Look at how the music represents the game. Applause? That's the Rana, that's the rabbit, or the frog. Okay, we can harvest our plants. Play all the cards in your hand, okay. If you draw another card, the gauge will overflow and trigger a time explosion. Oh. So it reduces our HP, okay. We also have KPIs. I love how playful that sounds. Like that genuinely is like really fun. Like this is repetitive, but it's not annoying per se to me. Like there's a real peaceful energy in it. And it feels like kind of nice, you know? Oh. That's funky. I like that. I actually don't love this sound. Hey, but at least it's not country. It's got some like improv riff to it. All right, we met our KPI. Wow. I actually like this game a lot. Ooh. That has the frog identity too. Ooh, scratch off. Nice crunchy sound effects. I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff to like here. I actually will keep playing that. That's a game to me that like is absolutely set in like its identity musically. You know what I mean? Like that knows what it is. That's like playful, silly, it's bright. You notice the bright colors. Everything about that is like related to itself, which I think is really neat. The first few minutes of a game are really important because they make a huge difference in whether or not you connect to a game. I think it's really important to like consider how a game's musical structure gets us in the door to want to keep playing the game. I saw this is a shmup. This is Greenland. Let's check this out. I'm all for a shmup. Shmups almost always have hardcore music, so this is great. A Chinese shmup? Alright, sci-fi tension, sci-fi synth, sharp strings, tension, fear. Alright, let's get into the actual... Oh! Isn't this just... This is Helldivers. Helldivers 1. Oh, it's a roguelike. Okay. I want the music to kind of pick up and go somewhere. Okay, it's much more like a Vampire Survivors spin-off. I mean, the music's fine. I was kind of expecting it to do something more by now. Oh! Oh, shit. All right, that's a pretty short loop. So I think it would have been better if there's a little bit more action in the music. Like, this is kind of like mysterious sounding, which, I mean, if that's the vision, then by all means, like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna, you know, suggest that it's not good, but I'm just kind of trying to see what's happening here. I mean, the power-ups are okay. Got no problem with the power-ups per se. Enemies are getting harder. Yeah, it's like it's a bullet heaven. There are so many games that are coming out at all times, and you come out the gate and you want to make sure that the music is really, I think, helping to, you know, create tension. And in that particular track, it's sort of just this kind of like this amorphous, like, oh no, danger mystery. That to me is a little bit of a miss, because while the gameplay was pretty fun, it sort of lacked any sort of impetus. And so I didn't feel like, oh, I have to keep playing this because the music's a banger. And I think, like, again, the idea of all of this and like doing some sort of Steam dumpster diving is that we need some sort of tension in the music when it starts, in order for it to invest us into it, which I thought was sort of lacking in that case. One game that has been really surprising for a lot of people is Hell Is Us. The music in this is interesting. The combat has not been great, but as a game, I think Hell Is Us is extremely interesting. It's a game that kind of puts you in the middle of this world, and you just have to figure out where things are. There's no hand-holding whatsoever, and the music is really cool though. So right off the bat, obviously like a synth sci-fi tension thing. And you immediately feel like, oh crap, this is like a dangerous world, right? There's tension in that right away. It's kind of oppressive. There's oppress. That little like trickle up top, it's kind of evocative. So then we hop in, and the whole thing has this sort of real bleak, like what the hell is going on here aesthetic to it. Like, it feels like the world is super dangerous. You kind of don't know what to do or where to go, and you kind of have to just figure out the piece of the puzzle on your own. There's no map guiding you. It's just you in the world, and you kind of just, oh, I want to go there and see what's there, and that's what you do. I don't love the combat in this game though, to be honest, but you get a bit of sci-fi tension in this sound, which is pretty dope. So there's a lot of this crunch that makes us feel really isolated, and it really makes us feel like we're in an environment that is super unwell, an environment that's really dangerous and stuff, which is kind of cool. You hear that? Ba 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 ba. So that's like this little tiny little gesture, and I think that there's a bit of a battle theme that enhances here. It's all like heavy synth. It takes place sometime in the future. You can hear a bit of that right now in the battle theme here. Bearing in mind that I'm...
Now, we both know that didn't happen. Start over.
I haven't given it nearly enough time that it deserves. But what I really like about the game is that there's a sense of dread pretty much everywhere you turn. Not in a horror game aesthetic, but more in an aesthetic of like, you're given this task and you kind of just are there having to put together the pieces of the puzzle. You're not exactly like a hero per se. And everything is kind of oppressive and trying to sort of smother you in its world, which we hear right away in the main theme too. I think like town building games and games that are like cute, Stardew Valley-ish, those are a dime a dozen these days, but they're still coming out like fairly frequently. And one that looks really, really charming is, well, there's two actually that look really, really charming. One that looks really, really charming is called Whisper of the House. This looks really good. And I was curious about how the music would play out when it comes to like inviting the player into its world. How fun. Yeah, I like that a lot. Has a jazz improv sort of sound to it. Okay, that's really cool actually. Although it's pixel style. See, right away though, with a main menu like that. Oh wow, look at this aesthetic. The main menu instantly draws you in and wants you to keep playing. Seaside viewing, passing on the train, you have a really nice guitar in there. That's very like homey and inviting. Holy crap, look at this. This feels very much like, well, Persona comes to mind right away, but it's like, you know, starting a new life in the city, you know, kind of cybernetic, futuristic, but like very welcoming and homey at the same time. Oh my god, the soundtrack's great. What? Okay, so he has all my items. Wow, what a tiny backpack. Oh, this is a coffee table. Oops. Damn, the soundtrack is amazing. This actually might This might be the best find of the day, to be honest. Oh, you know what? This is a TV console. That's what it is. Hey, this is actually awesome. What? I usually don't go for games like this, but from a soundtrack perspective, what is this? Oh, it's a dresser? Oh no, that's, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a memory foam. Oh, it's a blanket. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I love that little lick. Ba 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 do. Wow, this is incredibly charming. What a soundtrack. Oh, like, I love this. Is the music gonna change? Oh my, please have other tracks. Ah, it's one track. But you see how, like, musically that instantly is a vibe? And this is gonna keep someone invested for a really long time. Because musically, it's like extremely inviting. Like that's a mood. What am I looking at here? What is this? Slippers? Oh, is it bathroom shoes? What? It's like jazz fusion lo-fi. That's so wonderful. I don't love how I designed that. But I think task games like this have to have music that is very responsive, that like makes you like wanna play them, because you're listening to something over and over and over. That's a coffee table, so it's gotta go here. You know what I mean? Like you need music in these to keep you like occupied. I think like 3 or 4 tracks would have done would have been better. Oh wow. Okay, wait. So there's like a samba style outside of the town, the home. Listen to that though. The piano is like amazing. Does the different resident have a different sound? Oh, it does. That's cool. That's, what the hell is that? What is that? Okay. Oh, those are speakers. Wow. Awesome. I'm absolutely loving that bass too. What the hell? Wow, this is such a good soundtrack. That's obscene. This is so cool. So that means that within the different areas, there's gonna be a variety of music. I really normally don't like games like this, but this is fun. Because now I'm like, okay, well, as a player, I'm like, okay, well, oh, Squatty Potty, that'll help you with your poop, so that's good. You know, I have to like, I'm wondering to myself, like, okay, well, like, what other music is in the game? How does this improve my gameplay experience? I mean, like, also it just sounds so good. Look at that. That's crazy. I think part of the reason why I'm playing right now is not only because it's like well designed, but also because it's like, what other music can I hear in this place? You know what I mean? And frankly, I'm doing such a bad job, to be honest. How much stuff does this girl have though? For real, like this is a lot. That's so cool. So I'm gonna keep playing that game, obviously. There was another really cute, again, these games are a dime a dozen, but Town to City, look at this. This is voxels. I'm kind of intrigued by the sound design on this one. This had like 2 reviews when I picked it up. Oh. And this is a common thing. Town builder games, Anno, Victoria.
Life used to be nice here.
So you get like the clarinet back here and stuff.
So crowded. Smoggy streets. Noisy
you hear like the lilt of life
on the air.
You know?
What if you could do it your way?
Really nice orchestration actually in that.
Place. From
what if you could make your own city and there's the playful music and stuff, yeah? Like that's nice. So that's an introduction. And then what's it like? Oh, look at that train. What does it sound like when we actually dive into the gameplay itself, you know? Okay, so actually no sound, no music, just sound design, which is totally cool. I think sound design is also super underrated, or like just like the ambient noises of a place. Let's build 3 houses and connect them with a station. I'm surprised by no music though. I suppose there's 2 design philosophies. Either you choose to have music or you don't. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's impressive. Yo, this is actually really good. A warm, beautiful house is the main way to increase the residents' happiness, but then also listen to how gorgeous that is. So the minute that the travelers arrive, the families arrive to their home, that's when the music clicks in. Exactly. See, here's the thing. This is a pretty, like, small game. And yet, musically, listen to how much effort went into creating, like, a really good piece of, like, orchestra, you know what I mean? Like, that's special. Now, I'm not necessarily normally into these types of games, but the fact of the matter is that, like, musically, this is really nice. The voxel color and stuff is so beautiful too, by the way. Like, it's very unique. Like, I'm already overwhelmed. So this is not the type of game that I would continue to play. 4 different decorations. Oh wow, you can even see how far it lights. Listen how... Dude, that's a really good soundtrack. Sha-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Man, that looks like shit. My point here is that Steam literally releases 50 games a day. You know, some of these games don't even have reviews. Some of these games have 30 reviews. There are so many games that come out every single day that might be worth looking into. And especially when we're talking about the indie sphere within Steam, like there's such quality, passionate stuff being made. Now, of course, like really great AAA games like Hell Is Us, or I guess that's AA, are coming out that also are pushing the status quo and at the very least are interesting. And the reason why I wanted to do a Steam kind of dumpster dive here is that the music is important to those games. And the music within starting those experiences can make a colossal difference in whether or not someone might actually stick with it. Like Whisper of the House, I never in a million years would have considered playing a game like that. But the music alone is enough to enjoy it. I mean, another reason why people love Stardew Valley, not only is the gameplay good, but also the music is good. Yeah, so next time you're looking for a game, well, if you want a really good soundtrack, it might be where you least expect it. Thanks a ton, and I'll see you later.